Two words, and suddenly 40. 40 didn't feel like 40 anymore. Standing before me was the girl I had once known so well. And yet I had not even recognized her. Years had changed her face. Life has changed mine. But there was one question neither time nor distance could erase. Why had we really parted all those years ago? And as Aparagita sat beside me and I began talking about our past, I realized something I had not expected. Perhaps the love we leave behind does not always stay behind. But before I tell you what happened between us, you need to know how our story ended the first time. Chapter 3. Old Memories, New Realisations. Oh my God, Aparagita! What a drastic change! What happened to your hair? Who ate it all? I laughed. And those spectacles? You look so studious and serious now. Once upon a time, you used to skip around on your light feet with your long dark hair dancing in the breeze. I simply could not recognize you. She smiled. And yes, you were my first love. But then you left me when you find your Mr. Handsome. I teased. So how has life been? I want to know everything that has happened since we parted. She took a deep breath before replying. My life has been very difficult. After we separated, I married an army officer. It was a love marriage, much against my family's wishes. Eventually, after about 3 years, they accepted him, and life finally seemed to settle down. Then our first daughter was born, and we were happy. Her smile slowly faded away. But fate had other plans. He was called for an operation against terrorists in Jammu and Kashmir, where he lost his life. I was completely shattered. There were moments when I wanted to end my own life. She paused for a moment. But I wasn't alone. I was carrying our second child. I did not know whether to be happy that another life was growing within me or to grieve the life I had just lost. My daughters became the only reason I continued living. I remained silent for a few moments before speaking. You had your daughters with you, Aparagita. I had none. My wife died of cancer. The illness was diagnosed when we were trying to have a child. We never became parents. And one day, she left me alone in an endless vacuum. I loved her deeply. I felt that doing so would betray her love, even after her death. I buried myself in my work. Today, my colleagues are my family. They respect me so much that they lovingly call me Babuji. You do look like a Babuji, she laughed gently. Just look at yourself, wrapped in shawl and wearing that monkey cap. And where is your famous Englishman's coat? Don't tell me you have finally stopped wearing it. Oh, no, never. It's still with me. Even today, whenever I wear it, I can almost smell the fragrance of the white rose you had pinned to it on the Friendship Day. For a few moments, neither of us spoke. We simply smiled, allowing our college memories to return one by one. Just then, Srishti and her elder sister Sagarika came running towards their mother. Mama, we want some chips. Aparagita excused herself and went to attend to them. I remained seated on the bench. How strangely life changes. Once we had been young, energetic, and full of dreams. Today, time and circumstances had transformed us into entirely different people. I looked around. Children were happily playing on the swings while their parents laughed and watched them. There were no one waiting for me. No one asking me for chips. No one calling me home. I simply sat there gazing at the blue sky, occasionally smiling at the children playing nearby. As evening descended, the weather grew colder. The wind became stronger, yet I continued sitting there like a lifeless statue, completely lost in my thoughts. Suddenly, a cheerful little voice interrupted my silence. Uncle! I looked up. It was Srishti. You're only scared of the trolley, aren't you? Aren't you afraid of this lonely place? What if a witch suddenly comes here? I burst into laughter. No, my little angel, I'm not afraid of the darkness. But now that you have mentioned a witch, perhaps I should be scared. She giggled. Will you hold my hand and take me safely to the restaurant? Without hesitation, she grabbed my hand. Mama, Sissy, come quickly. I'll protect Uncle if the witch comes. But I'm hungry too. We are going to have dinner now, right? Within moments, my loneliness disappeared. Her innocent affection had somehow breathed life back into me. We all had dinner together that evening. While the adults quietly followed proper table manners, Srishti hardly stopped talking. Every bite of food came with another fascinating story, another innocent question, or another amusing observation. And no one minded. In fact, we all enjoyed listening to her. During dinner, I learned that they would be staying at the resort for only 3 days before returning to Chandigarh. After dinner, we all walked back towards our rooms. My room was numbered 101. Theirs was room 110 on the same floor. I was secretly delighted that I would get to spend another day with the little girl who had unknowingly filled the emptiness within me. As we wished one another good night, I smiled at Aparagita. Long ago, I used to tease you by saying I love you over and over again. But today I must confess something. She looked at me curiously. I've fallen in love again. She raised her eyebrows. But not with you. I laughed. I've fallen in love with your daughter. Every time I speak to Srishti, my sadness disappears. She smiled warmly. Thank you. Then her expressions turned serious. The truth is, Callie, you need a family. I looked at her silently. I saw you sitting alone near the swings today. Even after everyone had gone, you remained there like a statue. She paused. You have become exactly that. A statue. You can move, you can work, you can speak. But inside, you have turned to stone. Her words burst my heart. Mind my words, Callie. You should marry again. Without saying another word, she entered her room and gently closed the door behind her. And I slowly walked back to my own room. That night I could think of nothing except her words. Could I really marry again? Would not that be unfair to my late wife? Would her soul forgive me? The same questions kept circling in my mind. No, I cannot remarry. With that final thought, I drifted into sleep.